You wake up in the morning, your phone is still on the charger, and before you even brush your teeth, you're sending a blurry photo of your blanket to your best friend. Not because you want to show them your blanket, not because you want to say good morning, but because you're keeping the streak alive. And if you've ever lost a 200-day streak, it's not just a number disappearing. It feels like someone just deleted a piece of your friendship. Some of you even tried emailing Snapchat support to get it back. Admit it. If this sounds like you, stay till the end. Because this is not just fun. It's a trap. And you're the one being played. This is Addiction Postmortem. I break down the addictions that feel harmless but ruin your life. How they start, how they trap you, how your brain gets hijacked, and most importantly, how to escape. Today's case file, Snapchat Addiction. Chapter 1. How Snapchat Gets You Hooked. Let's be honest, Snapchat streaks are genius. And by genius, I mean diabolically clever. It all starts innocently. You download Snapchat, start sending normal photos to friends, then someone sends you a snapback, then another. And Snapchat shows you this little fire emoji with a number 3 next to their name. Cool, you think. We've snapped each other 3 days in a row. But here's where your brain gets hijacked. Those tiny flames and bright numbers give you a dopamine hit every time you send a snap. It's like a daily achievement unlocked notification. That number becomes a challenge. Can we make it to 10? How about 30? How about 200? Before you know it, you're not snapping because you want to share something. You're snapping because you have to. Because that number must go up. Miss a day? Your brain panics. And that panic makes you send streaks from the weirdest places. On the toilet, stuck in traffic, during boring meetings, even while eating with family because, wait, let me send my streak real quick. Because the fear of losing that streak feels bigger than the moment you're in. Chapter 2. Why it feels like friendship. Snapchat made us believe that keeping streaks means keeping friendships. If you don't send a snap, you're ignoring someone. If they don't send back, you feel low-key offended. So you keep 20 streaks alive every single day. Most of them just blurry ceilings, shoes, or random walls. This is not communication, it's just a daily task. You're basically Snapchat's unpaid employee logging in every day to feed this. You start having streak friends, people you literally never talk to but exchange meaningless photos with every single day. You might be talking to someone every day but not actually talking to them. And if you've ever broken a streak with someone close, you know the awkward silence that follows, like, are we still friends or was the streak the only thing keeping us connected? Fun fact, the average Snapchat user maintains 7 to 15 active streaks. That means they're sending 7 to 15 meaningless photos every single day, just to keep numbers alive. Chapter 3, The Real Cost. Let's talk about what you're losing while chasing those fire emojis. Your time, 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, adds up to hours every week. The average person spends 49 minutes per day on Snapchat. That's 5 hours per week. 260 hours per year. That's like taking a part-time job just to maintain streaks. Your focus. Your brain keeps thinking, oh, I need to send my streak, even while you're studying, working, or relaxing. You develop what I call streak anxiety, that nagging feeling when you haven't checked in a few hours. Real connection. You might maintain 15 streaks but have 0 meaningful conversations. Your relationships become transactional, photo for photo, number for number. Your sleep. 61% of Snapchat users admit they've stayed up late or woken up early specifically to maintain streaks. People literally set alarms to send streak photos. There are stories of people asking their parents to maintain their streaks while they're in surgery. And if you've ever broken a streak with someone close, you know the awkward silence that follows, like, are we still friends or was the streak the only thing keeping us alive? Chapter 4. The Psychology Behind It. How your brain gets played. Here's the science, but I'll keep it simple. Snapchat uses gamification, the same tricks video games and casinos use to keep you hooked. Streak icons equals achievement badges. Hourglass icon equals fear of loss. That combo is powerful, and it keeps you hooked even when you don't care about the content. But here's what's really happening in your brain. Every time you see that streak number go up, your brain releases dopamine. That's the same chemical that makes you feel good when you eat chocolate or get a compliment. Let's understand this in a more easy way. Variable ratio reinforcement. Sometimes your friend responds immediately, sometimes they take hours. Your brain never knows when the reward is coming, so it keeps checking. This is literally the same psychology behind slot machines. Loss, aversion. Humans hate losing things more than they like gaining them. Once you have a 50-day streak, losing it feels worse than never having it in the first place. Your brain treats that streak number like real property that you own. A study by Dr. Anna Lemke at Stanford found that these constant small dopamine hits actually make us less happy overall. Your brain's happiness meter gets broken from all these tiny artificial highs. Chapter 5. The signs you're addicted. You might be addicted if you've ever sent a photo of the ceiling just to keep it going. You've snapped while sick, half asleep, or in the middle of an argument. You panicked when you saw the hourglass symbol. You've once begged someone to send you a streak real quick. If you're nodding at these, yeah, you're hooked. But don't panic. Millions of people have successfully broken free. Chapter 6. How to break free without losing friends. Here's the part no one tells you. Breaking streak addiction doesn't mean breaking friendships. You can follow these steps. Step 1. Start replying with real words instead of random pics. You'll actually enjoy the chat more. Step 2. Let one streak die on purpose. Pick the least important one. It'll hurt for a day. Then you'll be fine. The world didn't end. That person didn't hate you. Step 3. Move your important chats to another app. WhatsApp, Messenger, anything without a fire counter. You'll be amazed how much better you communicate without the pressure. Step 4. Replace the habit. When you feel the urge to check Snapchat, do something else. Text a friend for real, take 5 deep breaths, drink some water. The nuclear option? Let all your streaks die at once. Yes, it's scary, but it's also incredibly freeing. The postmortem. Here's the truth. Snapchat isn't evil, but they've turned your friendships into a game where the only way to win is to play forever. And the house always wins because it gets your attention, your time, and your mental energy. Streaks are fun, but they're not friendship. A real friend doesn't need a fire icon to prove you talk. So next time you wake up and reach for your phone, instead of sending a photo of your wall, maybe send, "Hey, how are you really doing?" That's a streak that actually matters. Your relationships don't need numbers to be valuable. Your friendships don't need fire emojis to be real. And you don't need to document every single day of your life to prove you're living it. If this video helped you recognize some patterns in your own life, hit that subscribe button and share this with a friend stuck in the Snapchat trap. We've got a whole series planned, diving deep into modern digital addictions, from Instagram to TikTok to online shopping. What addiction should we examine next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, awareness is the first step to freedom.